Astronomers have just uncovered a new, chaotic side of the early universe. Using the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, researchers from the University of Cambridge studied more than 250 young galaxies. And what they found overturns long-held assumptions about how galaxies formed in the first billion years after the Big Bang. Instead of calm, rotating disks like our Milky Way, most early galaxies were clumpy, unstable, and turbulent, struggling to settle into any organized structure. This discovery completely reshapes our understanding of galaxy formation and early cosmic evolution. A new look into the early cosmos. To understand the impact, let's go back about 800 million to 1.5 billion years after the Big Bang, when galaxies were still taking shape. Astronomers have long debated whether these young galaxies stabilized quickly into rotating disks or evolved through a more chaotic, drawn-out process. The Cambridge team used JWST's NIRCam instrument in GRIS mode to analyze faint hydrogen emissions and map the gas movement within each galaxy, something earlier telescopes could never do at this scale. The results were striking. Most galaxies didn't rotate smoothly at all. Their gases moved in random directions, forming turbulent, irregular patterns. Only a small fraction showed early hints of rotation. Earlier studies that focused on a few massive, bright galaxies gave the impression that early galaxies were mostly well-structured. But those were the exceptions. This new, much larger dataset shows that chaos, not order, defined the early universe.
Lead author Lola Danhave put it clearly. We're not seeing a few unusual cases. Most of these galaxies are still chaotic, with gas moving in every direction.
This finding is the strongest evidence yet that galaxies formed slowly and chaotically, rather than snapping into neat shapes early on. For decades, theoretical models predicted that the first galaxies were unstable and gas-rich, but there wasn't enough observational proof, until JWST. Three key physical factors explain this turbulence. 1. High gas content. Early galaxies were dominated by gas, making them unstable and prone to irregular motion. 2. Frequent mergers and starbursts. Collisions between galaxies were common, constantly disrupting their structure and fueling bursts of star formation. 3. Slow disk formation. Only a few galaxies showed rotation, suggesting disks formed gradually as systems matured and gas cooled over time. Co-author Sandro Ticella emphasized that by examining hundreds of smaller galaxies, astronomers finally get a realistic, population-level view of how galaxies behaved in their youth, not just snapshots of exceptional ones. This discovery bridges two major eras in cosmic history: the epoch of reionization, when the first galaxies lit up the universe, and cosmic noon, when star formation reached its peak. These turbulent galaxies represent the transition phase between the two, the moment when order was only just beginning to emerge from chaos. Rather than overturning theory, Webb's results confirm it with unmatched clarity. Galaxies weren't born in balance. They grew into it. Refining galaxy evolution models. The idea that galaxies quickly became stable disks doesn't hold up. Models must now account for a longer, more turbulent infancy. Expanding observational reach. JWST's power lets astronomers study entire populations of galaxies, not just a few. Future studies will combine these results with data on dust and cold gas to understand how order slowly emerged. Looking into our own past, these chaotic galaxies may resemble what the Milky Way looked like in its youth: irregular, clumpy, and constantly changing. Studying them is like looking back at our galaxy's childhood. What comes next? Scientists now plan to push even deeper, to observe galaxies formed within just a few 100 million years after the Big Bang, tracing exactly how turbulence gave way to the first stable disks.
This is just the beginning. With more data, We'll be able to watch how galaxies evolve from chaos into the elegant spirals we see today.
The James Webb Space Telescope has revealed that the early universe was not calm or orderly. It was a wild, energetic, and unstable place. Galaxies didn't emerge as perfect spirals, but grew slowly through turbulence, collisions, and time. It's a stunning reminder that cosmic order was born from cosmic chaos, and that even our own galaxy was once part of that violent beginning.